You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth. Oh, shame the devil. All right, come on in, people. Come on in. Let's get this thing right. Oh, all right. All right, I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, all right. We got a great show tonight. Bad customer service. Quit begging to spend your money with people or with companies that don't like you. Quit it. Stop it. I mean, absolutely stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop begging to spend your money. Ain't you tired? I'm tired of watching your videos. You begging to spend your money. Don't you know your dollar is powerful? Well, you say, well, Barn, just nothing but a dollar. That's right. It's a dollar. Subtract $1 from 99. From 100, it's 99. All right. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. All right. I missed y'all yesterday.
Live.
Your boy was a little tired, but it's all good.
Tell the truth.
It's all good.
Shame the
It's all
devil.
good. Y'all just come on in and
black.
we're gonna show the video and folks gonna come in. They gonna be like, man, I would have did that. You wouldn't have did nothing. This is your boy Martin G. Johnson, aka the Crime Chase. I'm live, uncut, and unedited. Now, we here to tell the truth and shame the devil, nothing else. That's it. That's it. That's all we here for. We're not here for nothing else. Now, don't get me wrong. It can be a little entertaining. We are not the Jerry Springer show. Now, we love folk. We love on folks here. But sometimes we have to be corrected. I have to be corrected. But let me go on in this audience. I want to recognize some of my guests. Anita Tolliver. What's up, Miss Anita? I appreciate you. Vicky Gavin, what's going on? I see you. Barbara Cooper. Peggy Gay. I love Peggy Gay. That's my girl. All right, Peggy. Peggy's a faithful watcher. Nisha Thomas Taylor, as well as Nisha, too. Lisa, I've been knowing Lisa before I had kids, y'all. Y'all know they're children. We don't say kids. I've been knowing her for so long. All right. Jules Smith, you know I love you and your granddaughter and your daughter, y'all family. You have a wonderful family. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the support. And if your grandbaby watching, tell her I said hi. Hey, little cute angel. How you doing? God bless you. God bless you. All right. Tamara. Hi, Miss Tamara. How you doing? How you doing? Geneva Williams. What's up? You be showing on this live a lot. I appreciate you. Don't think you. Oh, no, y'all got my main buddy, Stephanie Holmes. What's up, Stephanie? I appreciate you. Love you. Great mother. Great sister there. Appreciate you. Mother's Day coming up. I'm going to make sure I call you, Stephanie, to wish you a happy Mother's Day. I'm going to give you a personal call. All right, because you that cool with me. All right. Bridget Marie. What's up, Miss Marie? How you doing? Yeah. We're going to set this internet on fire tonight, people. I promise you, we're going to set it on fire tonight. Anita Tolliver. We're gonna sit on. Oh, there go my girl. Full Circle TV show. All right. Hey, my dear sister. That sister, school teacher and everything. Hard worker. She drive a little slick car too. I ain't gonna say what it is, but I appreciate you. She's smart, educated. All right, appreciate you, sister. You know I do. She interviewed me. Me and Marcus came on her show at Can TV. So appreciate you, sister. Appreciate you. All right. All right, Miss Latoya. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. I know who you are. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this show will be a blessing to you. And hopefully you'll learn something from this and all that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Curtis Simon, what's up, bro? What's going on? It's live, uncut, unedited. Now, this is how y'all got to say it. I'm saying live, uncut, unedited in my Martin G. Johnson voice. All right. All right. Katie Brown, what's up, Katie? I see you. Yeah. Curtis Simon, you say you missed me at Swap. Man, I'm going to be up there Sunday. I don't know about Saturday, but I definitely Sunday I'll be up there. I got to go to 43rd. I haven't been there in years. 43rd at Swabarama. But I'll definitely be up there Sunday, brother. Trust me. Be up there. Oh, look at Stephanie gave me some hearts. Oh, Stephanie, I'm telling on you, girl. You better not be flirting with me. I'm telling. All right. Deborah Singleton, how you doing? 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 Tracy Taylor. Tracy, I'm giving y'all shout outs. All right. I'll make sure. Look at all now about Miss Full Circle. She all right. She gave me some love. I ain't mad. What's up? Y'all know Sarge in the house. You know I nicknamed him Sarge because he always talk about the military. Y'all know Sarge could be a handful, but that's my man. We couldn't stand each other a while back, but we get to know each other. We got differences, but you know what? We know how to tolerate each other, and I like that. We both men. And we want to see better for people. Barbara Cooper again, I see you. Tomorrow I see you. Veronica Glover. What's going on, Miss Veronica? What's going on? How you doing? Now, before we get started today, a lot of you guys, I've never met you. Tamika, appreciate you. But I'm talking to you like I've been knowing you, but a lot of you guys come on here and you follow me. So I appreciate you for your support, people. Listen, don't be like, you remember the song said, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me now. Don't let me get on fire and get all super hot now. Then you want me now. Listen, I got a good memory. I know who supported me. Trust me. Michelle, what's up, Miss Michelle? I see you. How you doing? Miss Michelle? I see you. Miss Walker, good friend of mine. I appreciate you, young soldier. That's a young soldier there. I appreciate you. Tell your son I said hi. I enjoyed beating him up on basketball, but I was more like it wasn't that beating him up. It was just a challenge and showing him some things. But appreciate you. Appreciate you, Queen. I really do appreciate you. Jules Smith, I miss you said it too. Oh, yeah. Well, y'all, you know, I'm busy. I can't be there every weekend. I'm trying to get, y'all know I'm a bargain shopper. I like a deal and wheel, and hey, it is what it is. All right. Veronica, you good? Okay, good. All right. Brenda, what's up, Brenda? Appreciate you. All right, we're going to get started, people, because y'all going to come in. I know it's kind of, I've been on here 9 minutes already. And that's right. Now, see Stephanie Home. She gets it, y'all. Live, uncut, and unedited in my Martin G. Johnson voice. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. You get it. The rest of them don't get it. Why? They don't get it. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for that. I tell you. Nisi, what's up, Nisi? I see you. Nisi Sheffield. All right. Let's get started. Let me I'm going to open up the phone lines real quick, and let me I had to charge the phone up, open up this phone line, and so we can get going. Oh, okay. I'm finna say I'm down too fast, ain't he? All right. All right, people. I'm going to put up the okay. I got to put it on Bluetooth. I'm sorry. Okay. I got to get my Bluetooth going. I'm sorry, people. Get it on Bluetooth. So we working it. Y'all know I'm a one-man operation. I'm a one-man operation. But y'all got to work with me. You got to work with me. Work, man. And I don't mind. I don't mind. When I get bigger, I'll be able to have some help. All right. All right. I'll be able to hire some help one day. But Anita Tolliver, I love being black.
Tell the truth.
No, that ain't it.
Shame the I love being black.
That is. I love being black.
I love
Don't you love being black? Don't you love being black? All right. Oh, yeah, we had a great time. He mentioned playing again with this weekend. Okay. All right. All right. I love being black. All right, people, let's get started. Do not listen. I just want y'all to comment. Now, this place where we is here in the city of Chicago somewhere. I don't get the exact, but I just want to play the video and ask you guys, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? But let me post that number up here real quick. Katie Brown, I see you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Don't think I don't, because I'm quite sure you guys can do this. Hey, Mark, get on with the show and quit all that talking. All right, let me quit all that talking. Let's get on with the show. Show the video. Put the call in number up there so y'all can call in. All right. I'm put it up there. And I appreciate y'all. Don't think I don't. Don't let nobody tell you I don't. I do. I ain't just on here to get in some of y'all pants or get some money out of you or finesse you. I'm not on that, people. I promise y'all I'm not on that. I'm telling you, it's some beautiful women on here. It's some people that will give to it hurt, but I'm not on that. All I want to do is tell the truth and shame the devil. All right. All right. So thank you so much. Let's get started.
Good.
Ian.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't want to check out the room. I want you to give
check
me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging us for.
I'll cancel the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Tonight.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get there, right?
Early departure? Early departure?
It's not going to be an early departure. You're going to cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right.
Right.
That would be an early departure.
So you're going to give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room, right?
On a third-party app.
Yeah, I
So you
And then we come
so
to
you're
the
gonna
check-in.
Stop.
And then we
so
do an
if you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party, you're gonna have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face,
reservation
Ian. Back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res-
thing.
that's canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober. Thank you.
You're not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober. Your clothes is messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt. Now you calm now because it's camera on. But you want to do all that hooting and hollering. Where did it show that you had any of the incidentals or anything else?
There's no charges. It was canceled. That's why there's no charges on there.
Okay. You gonna apologize, or I gotta send this to corporate?
What would you like me to say? I was trying to explain that to you.
You didn't explain anything to me. We were trying to be in I don't know, I guess really just disrespectful, a nice, nasty, sarcastic way. You're gonna lose your job, man, for what? Humble
You guys have a
yourself.
good evening.
We are.
Wow. Wow. Now, let me just say this. I'm going to replay it for those of you who just came into the room, into the chat. It's always been said that Black people don't have good customer service. They don't know how to be professional. And I'm here to prove to you that's not the case. Did you hear what this man said, how he spoke to the Black woman and her man?
Cameras everywhere.
Exactly. I'm gonna make sure they pull it up so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
Cancel my time.
We don't want to
I
check
will
out the
cancel the
room. I
charge
want
if
you
you
to
wanna
give
check
me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel
for.
the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out
I know.
tonight.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Early departure? Early departure?
It's not going to be an early departure. You're going to cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right.
Right.
That would be an early
So
departure.
you're going to give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room,
We're
right?
on a third party app.
Yeah, I
So
paid.
you
And then you
prepaid
and we
for
come
so
to the
you're gonna
check-in.
Stop.
And then we
so
do
if
an
you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party, you're gonna have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face
reservation
and back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res-
thing.
that's canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober. Thank
You're
you.
not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober. Your clothes is messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt.
Whew. Man, y'all see this. It's unbelievable. This hotel, I didn't get the information. It's here in Chicago. So this happened here in Chicago. I didn't get the rest of the information. It's
Yeah,
a
you calling
friend
that
of a
'cause it's
friend.
camera on.
Sent
You
me
want to
this.
do all that hooting and hollering.
hopefully
where did
they'll
it show
see
that
it.
you had any of the incidentals or anything else?
There's no charges. It was canceled. That's why there's no charges on there.
Okay. You gonna apologize? Or
Listen
I
to
gotta
this.
send this to corporate?
Listen,
What would you like me to say? I was trying to explain that to you.
You didn't explain anything to me. We were trying to be in I don't know, I guess really just disrespectful, a nice, nasty, sarcastic way. You're gonna lose your job, man, for what? Humble
You guys have a
yourself.
good evening.
We are.
did y'all see that video? Let me just go to the part that was so interesting to me. Listen to this. I'm gonna stop
Cameras
at my
everywhere.
part, but I'm
Exactly. I'm
just
gonna
want
make sure
to
they pull it up
listen to this.
so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain.
Look at that. Black people, this is what I tell you guys. If there had been a black hotel or black person, some of you would have never go back in there. And even after all this stuff went on, are you going to apologize? People, one thing I learned in life, never ask anyone to apologize. Because if you have to ask them, they really don't mean it. When a person apologizes without you asking him or her, they really mean it. It's a possibility they mean it. More so. But what he told her is unbelievable.
Cameras
Here it
everywhere.
is
Exactly.
again.
I'm gonna make sure they
Listen.
pull it up so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah,
I hope you do.
yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
Cancel my time.
We don't want to
I
check
won't
out the
cancel
room.
the
I
charge
want
if
you
you
to
wanna
give
check
me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel
for.
the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fuck.
You see that attitude? And y'all call this professionalism? Mm-mm. And I couldn't get the name of the matter of fact. Let me text my buddy while I'm sitting here. Maybe he can tell me, find out the name of this particular hotel, because I sure enough won't attend that. Ain't that deep, people? This real. This is real, people. You see what he told her?
Cameras
Did y'all
everywhere.
see what
Exactly. I'm
and
gonna
a
make sure
man
they pull it
standing
up
there
so they
listening?
can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
I hope
You
you
jumped
do.
in her
Yeah.
face, you say?
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out. I
Then
want
get
you
the
to-
fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
Cancel my time.
We don't want to
I
check
won't
out the
cancel the
room.
charge
I want
if you
you to
wanna
give
check
me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel
for.
the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Good night.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Early departure? Early departure?
It's not going to be an early departure. You're going to cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right.
Right.
That would be an early
So
departure.
you're going to give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room,
We're
right?
on a third party app.
Yeah, I
So
paid.
you
And then you
prepaid
and we
for it.
and we come
So
to
you're
the
gonna
check-in.
Stop.
And then we
So
do an
if you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party, you're gonna have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face
reservation
and back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res-
thing.
that's canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober. Thank
You're
you.
not sober. Nothing about this is sober. Your clothes is messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt.
This is terrible, people. This is terrible. This is terrible. And that's why I'm here to expose things like this. Black people, do not give your money to any business, corporation that treats you like this.
Yeah, you calm now because it's camera on. You want to do all that
This
hooting and
is
hollering.
not professionalism.
Where did it show that you had any of the incidentals or anything else?
There's no charges. It was canceled. That's why there's no charges on there.
Okay. You gonna apologize? Or I gotta send this to corporate?
Look, I would have
What was you
never.
going to say? I was trying to explain that to you.
You didn't explain anything to me. You were trying to be in I don't know, I guess really just disrespectful, a nice, nasty, sarcastic way, you're gonna lose your job, man. For what? Humble
You guys have a
yourself.
good evening.
We are.
Cameras everywhere.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm gonna make
Here
sure
it
they
is
pull it
again,
up
Peter.
so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah,
I hope you do.
yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't want to
I
check
will
out the
cancel the
room. I
charges
want
you
you to
wanna
give
check
me
out.
a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel the
for.
room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're gonna spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Tonight.
I know. And you're gonna give us a receipt because it's not
You
finalized
don't,
until
you
we
don't
get
even
there,
want their
right?
money. He said, good night. No, you're not.
Early departure. Early departure?
It's not gonna be an early
see.
departure. You're gonna cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right.
Right.
That would be an early
So
departure.
you're gonna give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room,
We're
right?
on a third party app.
Yeah, so you
And then you
prepaid
and we
through-
and we come
so
to
you're
the
gonna
check-in.
Stop.
And then we
so
do
if
an
you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party, you're gonna have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face
reservation
and back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res- that's
thing.
canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
White folks.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober. Thank
You're
you.
not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober. Your clothes is messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt.
We're gonna call in people on this one. We're gonna take some callers, people. I mean, what's y'all thoughts about this? Quit giving money to people that don't like you.
Yeah, you calm down.
Can't
'cause
treat
it's
you
camera
right.
on. You want to do all that hooting and hollering. Where did it show that you had any of the incidentals or anything else?
There's no charges. It was canceled. That's why there's no charges on there.
Okay. You gonna apologize? Or I gotta send this to corporate?
What would you like me to say? I was trying to explain that to
You
you.
didn't explain anything to me. You were trying to be in I don't know, I guess really just disrespectful, a nice, nasty, sarcastic way. You're gonna lose your job, man, for what? Humble
You guys have a
yourself.
good evening.
We are.
We're gonna help you lose your job. We're gonna help you lose your job. We got to call in, people. We got the call number up on the screen. And I wish y'all thoughts
Cameras
about
everywhere.
this. What's your
Exactly. I'm
thoughts?
gonna make sure they
This
pull it up
project
so they
really
can see
got
how
me.
you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out. I
Then
want
get
you
the
to-
fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the
Wait.
charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't.
Ooh. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Sarge. What is your comment about this, brother? This is white folks now. This ain't the old sister, the typical sister or brother that say we can't, you know, hey, all right. All right.
Yeah, that's horrible customer service. It's horrible customer service, 100%. You're not supposed to cuss at anybody. You're on a job. He's just like, what do they call them? The concierge or whatever it is. That's a fancy word for saying you work at a desk at a hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna, and then, you know, and as you're gonna lose your job. It's like, okay, that's a great loss. You can go and get another job. You know, those people are hired whack, because that's a high turnover job. That's a job that people don't keep. which makes them easy to get. So I don't know which hotel that is. She's talking about corporate and this and that. It's like,
oh, it's a nice hotel. I heard. I'm trying to get the name of it. You know, I got it through my friend, his friends, my friend sent it to him, and we're trying to get the name of it exposed. It happened here in Illinois, Chicago. So we definitely want to get it out there. We definitely want to get out there.
Well, something you don't get to talk about. You want me to contact corporate? You contact corporate.
So
that's not nothing you sit right. You sit and wait on.
Hold it.
Just do it.
Hold it. So if that was you, how would you have handled this?
I would have just told them, I want your name, first and last. If not, I'm going to call corporate, you know, and ask who you are, okay? And report you on this shift, working this day in this establishment. Now, you don't have to give me your name because there's only so many people on a time clock. You see what I'm saying? So you're easy to find.
Hold on, I might have the name of the hotel. Go ahead. He just texted me back.
It would have been. It wouldn't have been some threatening to call corporate.
Okay.
It's like.
Okay, they said it was the Hyatt in Laos, Illinois. That's where it was at. It was the Hyatt.
Lyle?
Yeah. I think that's what he's getting rolled down here.
Lyle?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I've heard of Lyles, Illinois. I ain't got a clue where it's at though.
Me either. Maybe we can Google that. Man, this is deep.
Yeah. I've heard of Lyles, Illinois.
It's the Hyatt. This is the Hyatt. So Hyatt Hotel, y'all tag the Hyatt in this video because they need to see this. Because we, hey, listen, this is not tolerated. Now, some have said, one person have said this man may be racist. Well, he didn't say anything racist. Now, he could be having a bad day. I'm gonna say that now. I'm gonna say that in his defense. But the way he talked to them, this couple, he talked to them like they was trash. And they didn't mean nothing. Let's go to the next caller. We gotta we'll go ahead, Sarge, real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead. Say something.
You're not supposed to cuss at, any customers. I mean, period. That's unprofessional. Well, get the fuck out of the hotel. No, you don't do nothing like that. That's like Lyles, Illinois. I'm still like, what the hell is that actually?
Wow. Okay. Let's see what our next caller. Lyles is by Naperville. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, caller 917. I think I know who that is. Hey, 917. Hey, caller. You next. 917 area code.
We can't hear you, Martin.
You can't hear me? Or you can't hear me? Sarge been talking to me all day. He hear me. You the only one can't hear me. Ain't nobody said nothing. Oh yeah, you say we can't hear you. No, Miss Tiffany, you're the only one that can't hear me. Lyles is off. Illinois is off. Lyles, Illinois is off.
Yeah, I got the map pulled up.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the map pulled up.
Tiffany, maybe you need to go in and out because nobody's. I'm talking to Sarge right now. He hear me. Yeah, man. Yeah, you. Hold on.
Check out the room. I want you to give me a receipt.
Look at this, y'all.
Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel
for.
the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel.
It's the Hyatt.
Check out the fucking hotel.
I even checked the playback on the video, Martin.
Yeah.
Myself on the video.
And this is where
on
we're
the
going to spend
playback.
our money at. You can't even give us a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt since it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Early departure. Early departure?
Yeah.
It's not going to be early departure. You're going to cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right. That would be an early departure.
So you're going to give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room, right?
A third party app.
So you
And then we check in.
Stop.
And then we do an incidental.
Through a third party, you're going to have to
Don't
go
walk up in my
cancel the
face
reservation.
and back
to the
up.
third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
So this is Lyles, Illinois.
Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res- that's
thing.
canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation
Hi.
so we can get our money back.
Okay.
This is crazy. All right, 917. Can you hear now?
I'm very sober. Thank
You're
you.
not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober.
Okay,
Your
thank you,
clothes
thank you.
messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and
All
carrying
right.
on, screaming and hollering.
Great.
Like,
Just
for
want
what?
to put this out here because sometimes we
what?
can stereotype that
You're good to
we
go.
don't know how to do business, have bad customer service,
I would like a
and
receipt.
stuff like that. So, I just want to put this out, let them know we're not the only ones that get bad customer service. We know the Hyatt is not.
She handled it so good.
Yeah, she did. The Hyatt is not a trash hotel. You may go 4,
No,
5 stars.
very
So
expensive.
very expensive, and to be talked to like that. Wow.
I'm so glad you brought it out to the forefront.
Yeah, you calm now because it's camera on.
Woman,
You
Yeah.
want to do all that hooting and hollering.
Right.
So professional about it. It's such a
Where did it
positive
show
light
that you
we
had
hear it.
any of the incidentals or anything else?
There's no charges.
Right.
It's canceled.
That is
That's why there's no
so correct.
charges on there.
Okay. You gonna apologize?
I mean, I can't
Or I
believe he
gotta
said
fix the
what he
corporate.
said to her. He must have been having a bad
Would you like
day
me
or
to say?
something.
I was just trying to
Or
explain.
he
that.
just
You didn't
didn't
explain
care.
anything to me. You were trying to be in I don't know. I guess really just disrespectful, a nice, nasty, sarcastic way. You gonna lose your job. That's what.
Hmm.
Humble
You guys have a
yourself.
good evening.
We are.
But my thing, I didn't like what she said to him. There's a couple of things I didn't like. She said he was drunk, which she shouldn't have said. His clothes, hair. I would have not went there with him. Or I wouldn't even ask him for an apology. But everybody handled different.
Cameras everywhere.
Exactly. I'm gonna make sure they
This
pull
is
it
the
up
part
so they
that-
can see how you
this is
jumped
it.
in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
yeah,
I hope you do.
yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out. I
Then
want
get
you
the
to-
fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the
are you supposed to
charges
do?
are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's terrible. That's terrible, people. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That you listen. He cannot justify that type of behavior on the job. That's terrible. Now that is terrible, people. Should no desk person talk to a paying customer, and they paid already? And she said it. We paid through a third-party app, and he knew as well. He went in the computer, and he seen it. That's crazy, people. So this,
And what
go ahead.
what sucks too is also she has to go to the third party app to get her money back.
Yeah, and that's what people
But
get
see-
for using third party apps and this and that and that. And this just go to the business where you're gonna go. Everybody trying to save $3. $3 gonna cost
It's more than
you.
$3.
Okay,
Sorry,
I'm
just
just
more
making
than
a joke.
$3 you say.
I'm
No
making a
drinking
joke.
tonight either. No drinking tonight either. No drinking either.
Who are you? You don't pay my bills and you don't give me no nookie.
I don't need
Hush your
to.
mouth.
You got a white wife. I don't need to. She's taking care of it for me.
Hey, Martin,
Yes.
do I have a white wife?
Hey, Martin.
I,
Yes, you do.
okay. She must know something I don't know. Not that I know
Yes,
of, but
I'm saying she must know something I don't know either. The last time I checked,
you had a white
Lisa,
wife.
I ain't had no white wife. And what is it to you?
Sure.
You need
It's
some
everything
soul
because
pole
you
in
a
your
drunk
life.
alcoholic.
all right,
No, I don't.
I'll blow your
I'm
back
married.
out too. You need some
Because
soul
I'm married.
pole
No,
in
you
your life.
can't. You'll have a heart attack.
You need
trying
some
to blow my
soul
back
pole
out.
in your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop trying to
You
make
have
this
a
real
PhD.
music
You have
come
a
up on today's
PhD without doggone down
old
with
ass.
you.
Old ass.
What up,
I
Nathan?
can
Lay your old
Slang
ass
that
down.
D.
all right, guys.
Can slang that D.
You're an alcoholic. Alcoholic.
Let's get back to the show, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's
what?
get back to the show. All right, y'all.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah,
And-
let's get back
and
to the
show
show.
somebody your FICO score and dust and stuff.
You
Shut
can't
up.
talk loud
Anyway,
to me,
hey, Martin,
alcoholic.
check it out,
You
man.
can't talk loud
The thing
to
is
me.
this.
Shut up. You
Hey,
shut
Martin,
up,
the thing is
alcoholic.
this. all
Okay.
right? Now, the thing is this. You don't talk to anybody like that. But at them hotel jobs, trust me, they're a dime a dozen. They are a dime a dozen. Because if you notice, they have a whole group of them in it's sort of like you have a KFC, a Popeyes, and a Church's Chicken, one on each corner. So that's how they set those hotels up too. And more than likely, that's a satellite hotel. That's not one of them big, luxurious.
It is.
hotels.
That's
It is too.
That's a
It
good
is,
one.
too, a big luxurious hotel.
It is. It
Okay,
is.
hold up. Okay, I was gonna say, can I
Satellite
Google it,
hotel.
please?
What year were you born in? He said a satellite.
When your
hotel.
mammy was born.
Oh, now come on, now we can't do.
No, you ain't got a daddy, so I can't say daddy.
Well, my mama didn't put her finger in herself, and I came out. Ho!
All right,
You
people.
should've swallowed your ugly ass.
All right, now I'm finna mute y'all.
Drunk.
All right, y'all. Y'all gotta.
She's just mad. She loves me.
I don't
She
take
wants
orders
some soul
from
pole.
alcoholics.
She wants some
No,
soul pole.
I
That's
don't take-
all.
I don't
Okay.
take orders from
You manless
alcoholics.
and planless. Just admit it.
Yeah, whatever. Take your old ass to bed, drunk. That's all yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
You
All right.
come on down to Georgia. Get in the bed with me. Let me blow your back out.
Calling every night drunk, trying to always get into with somebody. You met your match.
I
All
didn't
right.
need no match.
Out. You can't even jack yourself
Post
off.
a picture
Your
of
old
yourself.
ass
I
up
bet
and
you.
go to bed.
I bet you're overweight and undermarried. My picture's all over the internet.
You go look at my video. Go look at my video. That's me on my page.
What
Go look at
video?
my video. That's me. I'm
What
Okay,
video? I don't even
guys.
know how to find you on the internet.
I'm 34 now. Shut up, old ass.
I don't even know how to find you on the internet.
You don't.
I don't even know how to
then, so
find you.
Shut up, because you don't. You
Okay,
don't know
okay.
You're too old. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Martin, you know what I
Okay,
think?
then.
Martin, I think someone's upset because I said if you're not making at least $134,000
Nobody
a year,
said that.
you don't
Never.
take
You be
home
lying. You lying
what
all the time.
my
You lying
son
so
takes
much.
home. Oh, no, I ain't got
Sarge.
We don't come
to
on here to
nobody.
listen to
Okay.
you. We don't come on here to listen to you.
Okay.
We want to hear Martin mouth and
Yeah.
voice and his brain.
Okay.
Broke ass.
All right.
Oh, so you jealous now because I gave all the compliments to Martin?
Okay.
Oh, you big
No, I ain't jealous of Martin. Martin's my man.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I
Martin's
just
my
said
man.
what I said, and then you cut me off.
I tell you what. Hey, let's play a game. Let's play Big Bang Take Lil
Back to
Bang.
Martin.
Okay.
No,
Listen
you
to what we're
gotta
gonna do,
let
people.
me play
Y'all
that.
take it on. Y'all stop.
Can't play the big little dick ass.
Right now,
Oh.
if I cash out Martin $100, you cash out him $100.
Little dick.
I cash out him $100. You hit it with $100.
Little dick.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, y'all.
shut up.
Really?
Y'all, we don't want to hear that. Okay, let's get back to the program, y'all. We're gonna get back to the program, y'all.
Let's get back to it because I got to Google up that hotel.
Okay, I'm finna pull it up in a minute.
We don't want to
I
check
won't
out the
cancel
room.
the
I
charge
want
if
you
you
to
wanna
give
check
me
out.
a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel the
for.
room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out
I know.
tonight.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Early departure? Cameras everywhere.
This is the part
I
I'm
make sure they pull it
hot
up
about,
so they can
people.
see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
Look at
And
this. Miles Hotel.
I
Let me
hope you
find
do.
this hotel.
Can they?
You put
they
up
can
in
see
screen
you.
share.
and they're going to see me. You've been
Yes,
disrespectful.
it's
You haven't
nice.
been tolerable at
Are
all.
you gonna go check out your room?
I
or
don't
not?
want to check it out. I
Then
want
get
you
the
to-
fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
They got
Okay.
four
We'll go
floors
check
on
out the
there.
room.
It's not one
We
of the
don't want to
regular-
check
will
out the room.
cancel
I
the
want you
room.
to give me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel the
for.
room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel.
Yeah, look at that.
Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out
I know.
tonight.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Yeah.
Early departure?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on mute real quick. All right. I gotta put y'all on mute. They've been going at it, so we don't need all that.
Early departure?
It's not going to be an early departure. You're going to cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right.
Right.
That would be an early
So
departure.
you're going to give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room,
We're
right?
on a third party app.
So you
And then you
prepaid
and we
for-
and we come
so
to
you're
the
gonna
check-in.
Stop.
And then we
so
do
if
an
you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party, you're gonna have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face
reservation
and back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res-
thing.
that's canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober.
look at
Thank
You're
you.
not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober.
Let
Your
me
clothes is
screen
messed up,
share
your hair is
too.
messed up, you got a
I
bad
want to
attitude,
screen
you cursing
share,
and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt.
All right. Screen sharing so we can see this is right here. Let's put it on this screen right here. Now this right here. This is the place. Right here, people. Hyatt Regency, Laos, near Naperville. Now, this is what has happened at, people. This is not in the hood. This is not, on 63rd. Let them exchange phone numbers, period. Okay. Okay. All right. It's Holmes. All right. Look at here. Let's see. Let's read some of these comments. We need some more callers, people. This individual shows a lack of respect toward Black women. And it is concerning that you permit him to speak to her in such a manner. What is the reason for allowing this behavior to continue? Oh, that's a good point. They got to argue about, listen, they got to exchanging names. I like to give people the chance to defend themselves. So, right. She said some things, he said some things, hey. Okay. All right. This is crazy, people. Y'all see this? This right here happened at this hotel. This is right here. Let me bring up the video, put all of them on the screen. That's what I'm finna do. Put them all up. Let's see. Put me 3 boxes up here. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put 3. Let's see if it can work this way. Let's see. No. Get that video up. Let's see. Where's that video at? Bring that video back up. Let's see. Video.
Cameras everywhere.
Exactly. I'm
All
gonna
right.
make sure they pull it up so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay. Thank you.
yeah,
I hope you do.
yeah.
They can see you as well.
And
That's
they're
better,
gonna see
people.
me.
Hope it-
You've been disrespectful and you
I
haven't
get it in
been
my headphones
tolerable
better.
at
Are
all.
you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't want to
I
check
will
out the
cancel the
room. I
charge
want
if
you
you
to
wanna check
give me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel the
for.
room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Tonight.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Okay, I hope y'all can hear better now. Okay, go ahead, area code. No, last 4 digits, 3268. Hey, caller, go ahead. 3268.
Martin.
Hey, Mr. Roosevelt. One of my favorites. What's up? Mr. Roosevelt, what you got to talk about, man? What you think this is, man?
And that was just completely disrespectful. And I don't know. I sent you a text with the phone number of the hotel because I already called up there, and I gave them a piece of my mind or something as to how disrespectful their staff and everything was. A couple of other things in the meanwhile or whatever to them. So I you could take their phone number, maybe you could spread it to the audience, and they can do with it whatever they want. Because that's just preposterous, I think, right there. Because because even as a small business owner myself,
Right.
I do photography,
Right.
and a couple of years ago, I had I was doing a birthday party, and the last big shot of the night was I was trying to get everybody like in a group shot. So, sometimes it takes time to line up a whole group shot and everything because, you want to get taller people in the back and, you want to get people who are a little bit shorter or smaller and maybe kids in the front. So it takes time to line all of that up. And all of the time, there was like one woman, older woman who was up there just yelling at me the whole time. Mr. Kevin, hurry up. It is real. It is real. I wanted to say, woman, would you just shut the heck up? But I know I couldn't do that because that would be seen as being unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was saying some things in my mind, but I didn't go and physically say it because there you have to maintain an air of responsibility and an air of professionalism. Him telling them to leave the effing hotel and all of this other kind of stuff. I mean, it doesn't make any kind of sense. I don't get it.
Let's go to Marcus. Hold on, Roosevelt. Marcus, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you, Marcus. Go ahead. What you got to say, Marcus?
Yeah, that was totally uncalled for on his behalf, and I know that she's going to sue the Hyatt Regency. That is a big 5-star hotel. I think it's like 2 or 3 of them here in the city of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
They're just as big as the Marriott. I know somebody's going to get rich off of that one. I think that Black people need to call the Hyatt Regency corporate office and demand that this guy be fired. That was just way out of line. And he might have been talking to them like that because they were Black. Because some white folks feel that they can talk to Black people any kind of way. Because I'm quite sure he would not have done a white couple like that. Maybe he would have, but he would have been fired that same night. And he should be fired. He should be terminated.
Mm-hmm.
And if the hotel wanted to do right, they would do right by her and give her unlimited stay for free because of his ignorance. And make an example out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't know what really. Why didn't they want to check out the room? What really did he charge them before they checked out the room, or what?
Well, they paid through a third party app. So.
Mm-hmm.
So all that when you do that, you just go to show your ID and all that. And she was like, "Well, he was like, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Here it is. Right. Let's go. Let's listen to
I'm gonna make sure
it.
they pull it up
better.
so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
Ian.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't want to check out the room. I want you to give
me
me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging us for.
I'll cancel the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even give us a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Good night.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get there, right?
Early departure?
Early. You don't have to be working there.
Yeah.
He lucky the wrong Black folks didn't walk in there. He lucky she was professional. Because he had to talk to some younger Black folks like that, he would have been going to the ER.
That's what needs to happen before it's all over.
You know,
what did happen?
It's a reflection on the town of Laos too. People need to call the mayor of Laos and say, "Hey, this is the type of businesses you got in your town. Y'all don't welcome Black folks. This is how y'all treat Black folks." That's right next to Naperville. And Naperville is a nice area. You know, they're all nice areas.
Yeah.
That's how they treat Black.
Wow, this is. I don't know exactly when this happened. I'm assuming it just happened within a week period of time. And see, this is the thing that I be fussing at. Okay, this is the thing that I be fussing at. When Black establishment do this, Black folks don't never go back. They won't forgive them. But these white folks, white establishments, they'll go back. They'll go back. They'll go back.
Well, they should boycott the Hyatt.
Yeah.
But you know how some of our people are. It never happened to me, and The Hyatt is a nice hotel, but you should boycott it because it's a chain of hotels. So even if you decided, if people see this and they decide to go protest the Hyatt Hotel downtown in Chicago, it still will send a message to the one out there loud. They all connected. They all owned by the same company, just like the Marriott. And if they do a nationwide boycott, don't go in there. Go to their competitor. Go spend your money at the Marriott.
Well, let me say this. Angela Williams said, what caused this to transpire? Whatever it caused, he ain't had no business talking to her like that, to them like that anyway. That's straight.
And sometimes people, they kill me with that, because anytime somebody, they see this kind of stuff and they see somebody like go crazy for something, everybody always wants to know, some stupid, ignorant people always want to know, well, it had to be a reason how come or something he reacted that way. What happened before that? It don't matter what happened before that, because you don't give him a right to act that way. I don't care what happened before that.
Yeah. In some of these hotels, these white folks are what I call undercover racists. They'll have you standing there waiting for a long time just to be seen, and then come back out and ask you like they just now noticing you. Can I help you? They do black people like that. They really mad because they're underpaid, and you coming in there and you dress nice, and they mad because you making more money than they making, and they gotta serve you, and they don't like serving. Look, a white person don't like to be under a black person, not even on a job.
This is unreal, people. This is I can't believe what I'm witnessing, man. This is terrible.
You think in 2025 that we would have progressed or whatever to do a whole lot better than what we are doing, but we still live in this evil racist society. I mean, you would think that in 2025 that we would be more, let's just say, post-racial, or maybe I shouldn't say racial, because it's like what you said, Martin, that he could have been having a bad day or whatever, just took it out on them. But regardless, it never should have happened anyway.
It should have never happened anyway. So he didn't call her the Niger word, but he treated her like one.
Well, they don't always have to use that word.
I know it.
They racist.
I know.
I will say, since Trump got in office, the sheets have come off. They've been there. They've been racist, even when Biden was in office. But now it's, hey, we can show who we really are, without risking losing our jobs or going to jail. So,
and I do believe that Biden was more racist than Trump ever will be. But that's just me, and I just think that we should have done a little bit better in American society than what we have done. Because, I mean, no matter what and everything, I don't think that I'm a small business owner. No matter what someone does or says, I mean, I don't say anything or whatever. I just know how to just take it or whatever and, just deal with it later or something. I never, cussed at a customer or anything like that. Even having a small business just of my own, because as soon as you go and do something like that, people, even if you were right in doing it, I mean, people, they would find out and everything, and no one would ever hire you again for anything, because the first thing they would say is that young man is unprofessional.
Okay.
I remember when I worked at the Park District, I got cussed out so many times, and a lot of people was cussing me out because they was mad they didn't have my job, and they were cussing me out expecting a reaction, and I would sit there and take it and be like, "Are you done? I'm still getting paid."
Guys,
cussing me out, you're not getting paid.
Guys, this is what I want to do. I want to play the video over again. And I know it's something something happened in the video that you guys didn't mention, but I want you to see if you guys can catch it. Hold on.
Cameras everywhere. Exactly. I'm gonna make sure they pull it up so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
And
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
They can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room?
I don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't want to check out the room. I want you to give me a receipt Tell me what you're charging
I'll
us
cancel
for.
the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is what we're gonna spend our money at. You can't even
No,
give
you're
us
not.
a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Good night.
I know. And you're gonna give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get there, right?
Early departure? Early departure?
It's not gonna be an early departure. You're gonna cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right.
Right.
That would be an early
So you're
departure.
gonna give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room,
It
right?
was on a third party app.
Yeah,
So you
And then you
prepaid
and we
through a-
and we come
so
to
you're
the
gonna
check-in.
Stop.
And then we
so
do
if
an
you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party, you're gonna have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face,
reservation
Ian. Back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res-
thing.
that's canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober. Thank
You're
you.
not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober. Your clothes is messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt.
I hear you, Bill. We'll come to you next.
Okay.
Not yet, Bill. We'll come to you.
Yeah, you calm now because it's camera on. But you want to do all that hooting and hollering. Where did it show that you had any of the incidentals or anything else?
There's no charges. It was canceled. That's why there's no charges on there.
Okay. You gonna apologize? Or I gotta send this to corporate?
What would you like me to say? I was trying to explain that to you.
You didn't explain anything to me. You were trying to be in I don't know, I guess really just disrespectful, a nice, nasty, sarcastic way. You're gonna lose your job, man, for what? Humble
You guys have a
yourself.
good evening.
We are.
Okay, Bill, go ahead. What's your comments and thoughts, man? Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, despicable, and I think it was Marcus said if it would have been younger people, it would have been a situation. I think it would have been a situation if I would have been there with my wife. That would have been hard for me to contain. The brother that she with, he seemed real mild mannered, and I agree with you 100%. I'm not gonna ask you for an apology, and just because you apologize after the end don't mean I have to accept it. Turning it over to corporate would have been, if I wouldn't have put hands on them, would have been first and foremost. It wouldn't have been no forewarning and probably no changing my mind. But you do have to, instead of lashing out like I might have, probably would have did, you got to beat him with the pen.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he haven't did this before, he will again if he's given a chance. One thing for certain, it's a great chance they might not even fire him. They might move him to another location. Because that's what them people do. I agree with you 100%. Again, I can't call it racist. It probably is, but I wouldn't call it racist. He could have been having a bad day, but that does not subjugate him performing the way that he did. Not at all. bad day or not. He's the face of the Hyatt Hyatt Regency, whatever they call that particular hotel. He's the face at the front desk, and could be liable for a lawsuit. But he definitely liable for a firing.
For real.
I don't know if it'll be a lawsuit though.
Yeah, you got to speak when you're spoken. We'll get you. We got another caller calling in. Okay, we got another caller calling in. Now, see, I don't want y'all get on here talking about black people don't know how to do no blah, 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 blah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So we witness this right here in the state of Illinois, right here. And that is an affluent neighborhood. That's a 4-5-star hotel. We got a new caller. Hold on, Bill. We got a new caller. All right, come on, 281. Come on, buddy.
Hey, Martin, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Man, what's your thought? I'm going to sit back and see what you got to say. Go ahead.
Man, I had something like that happen to me over in Naperville. And it almost got real crucial. I was with a lady friend of mine at the time. She's my lady. And we were staying in a hotel. I'm not going to say which specific one. We were there. And for whatever reason, the front desk person, which was a Pakistani Indian guy or whatever, thought that we were supposed to check it out earlier that day. We had a specific time to check out, the normal checkout time. And for whatever reason, he called the police on us. Police got there. They was, they knocked on the door. And at the time, we were laying in the bed watching TV, with no clothes on, So I go to the door, put some shorts on, go to the door. And the police, I'm like, well, what's going on? He said, well, he called the police. I was like, well, hold on, my lady's, putting on the clothes. And do you know the police politely walked their ass on in my room? They walked their ass on in my room. I'm like, yo, she don't have on any clothes, man. So he kind of backed up, oh, of course not. But you have to understand what was happening. They've done that before. They are very comfortable doing that over there in that area. I don't understand it, but they've done that before. Had I not kept my composure, I probably would have got beat up, went to jail, paid for every damn thing and everything else or whatever, and it just would have been worse than what I got. But I kept my composure. I didn't get mad or, or anything like that. He said, well, he wants you to check out. Dude, gladly to get out of here, officer. And I said politely after we checked out, I said, I need your card and I need your card. Oh, absolutely. They gave me their card. Of course, I reported to a Pakistani Indian dude, whatever he was. He wasn't one of us. Sorry to say it that way, but I just felt to say that because how I felt disrespected by someone who come to our country, get the benefits from this country and disrespect me when you used to walk around and stand in the mud. And let alone fall into a trap where someone don't want me to stay because my money is good. That's all I have to say, Mark.
Okay. All right, let me play this video again, people.
Sure they pull it up so they can see how you jumped in my face.
Good.
Ian.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
And they can see you as well.
And they're gonna see me. You've been disrespectful and you haven't been tolerable at all.
Are you gonna go check out your room or
I
not?
don't want to check it out.
Then get the fuck out of the hotel.
I want you to explain to me what the charges are.
Get the fuck out of the hotel.
Okay.
Or go check out the room.
We don't want to check out the room. I want you to give
me
me a receipt. Tell me what you're charging us for.
I'll cancel the room. Here, I'll cancel the room right now. You can check out the fucking hotel. Give me the keys back.
Check out the fucking hotel. Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even give us a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Good night.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Early departure? Early departure?
It's not going to be an early departure. You're going to cancel it because we didn't check in.
Right. That would be an early departure.
So you're going to give us 100% of our money back.
Nothing's been charged.
It was charged.
You said you already paid for the room, right?
On a third-party app. And then you and we come to the check-in.
Stop.
And then we
so
do an
you prepaid
incidental.
through a third party. You're going to have
Don't
to go
walk up in my
cancel the
face,
reservation
Ian. Back
to
up.
the third party.
Back up. I'm telling you.
Do you understand?
I'm telling you. You're making this bad on yourself.
Do you understand?
I do understand. Go ahead and check us out and cancel our reservation.
I'm doing that.
Thank you.
Early departure? That's
It's not going to be an early departure. Go ahead and
That's
cancel the
canceling the
entire
res- that's
thing.
canceling the
Cancel the
reservation.
reservation so we can get our money back.
okay.
I know an alcoholic when I see one.
I'm very sober. Thank you.
You're not sober.
Thank you.
Nothing about this is sober. Your clothes is messed up. Your hair is messed up. You got a bad attitude. You cursing and carrying on, screaming and hollering. Like, for what? For what?
So you're good to go. It's canceled.
I would like a receipt.
Hey, Martin, I have a question for you.
Okay. You have a question for the panel or for me?
The panel.
Okay,
Just the
thank you.
panel.
Yeah, you
Okay.
calm now 'cause
Let
it's
me
canceled. You want to do all
hold on. Let me pause it. Okay. Go ahead. What's the question?
You have to really examine that video. This whole hand gesture, when he popped his fingers back like he's popping his fingers, he wanted confrontation. He even flipped her phone over with his hand just so he could get some confrontation. See, these people are very comfortable. They're very comfortable in what they do because they've done this before. This ain't no. He's not going to get fired for that. He's probably the manager's friend. And don't so many people that act
What's
out
the
of line like that when they
what's the question, bro?
associated with someone that's the boss.
What's the question?
It's not really a question. It's a statement. It's not a question.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Continue on.
Martin, you did ask us, did we notice anything? So I guess that's the thing. Before he came on the line, you asked me and Marcus, did we
Right.
notice anything about the video? Remember, that's the part that you didn't mention about, but if you have to sometimes look at, in fact, what you always taught us, sometimes you have to look at a video like 3, 4, 5, 6 times, maybe a little bit more before you notice, something. And the way he popped his hand and everything, it looked like he kind of like threw something at her or whatever, or something at first. But then, tried to, it's like he was kind of like way too comfortable in doing this. And I do have to say, like what happened to the young man who had just spoken before with him and his lady, I think that was worse than this. Because if it was let's just say two black officers, they never could have gotten away with doing that to a white couple, just walking in with a lady or something, who's naked and who's trying to get their clothes on or whatever. That is the height of disrespect.
That's exactly what it was because he let me know that I was nothing to him. He's got the power. He's got the power. And if I'd have said anything, he probably would have beat me to a pulp because these wasn't no little bitty folk. These some big dudes, I'm a little bitty guy. And it's not even that. It's the disrespect. It's the mentality. We're not, I want to say something, but I don't want to be rude and disrespectful. I respect your show, Martin. And I don't really want to go there. I'm just really upset when I see something like this. It just brings me back, I guess, a trigger, so to speak. And he did knock her phone over. He popped his fingers back with confrontation. Was he an alcoholic? I can't say. We don't even know what happened before the prior of this video. It may be something before that. However, that behavior is bad. It don't need to happen.
And the thing is, it kills me how sometimes whenever police, they enter these kind of situations, I don't know why it is. And maybe somebody in law enforcement and stuff could call in if they listen to this and give us an answer why. It just seems like they always, as long as the agency or the company or whatever could be, they always fall on their side. They very seldom fall on the side, let's just say, of the customer. It's just like they just take that company or hotels, word for it, like their word completely is just the gospel truth, and they make the people leave, whether you right or whether you wrong or whatever. Why is that? I don't get it.
Well, I think what he was trying to do with the hand gesture was provoke her to violence so he could call the police.
I think
Knowing
so
that the
too.
police
Go
are
ahead,
gonna
Mark. You
take
get,
the side.
you
And
good,
I
Marcus?
think that what she needs to do, is file a lawsuit. Even if it doesn't go anywhere, she should file a lawsuit.
Well, I think it will.
People seeing this video is going to spark protests at the Hyatt Regency across the city and state. Mark my word. People seeing this video, black people and white people, if the Hyatt don't do anything and if this video goes viral, if it ain't already done went viral.
No, I'm the only one put it out. It's not out.
Okay.
This is my first time ever even seeing it only through this program.
Bigger, it'll spark protest. It will spark protest because people gonna want the Hyatt to do something. This could be anybody, but I'm willing to bet that if that had been a white couple, that video, it wouldn't have been no need for that video. Because there's a certain way they talk to us and a certain way they talk to them, even when they pissed off and having a bad day.
She wasn't disrespectful.
Okay, can I ask you guys?
Never.
Can I ask you guys something? And y'all noticed something I didn't notice. So, did he actually knock her phone out of hand, or she dropped it? Which one was it?
No, he knocked it down. It was up on the pedestal. He knocked it down.
Oh, see, I didn't notice that. Okay, let's go back.
It never moved until he came over there
several times.
Yeah.
See, that's why we got.
First, I thought that she just dropped it, but no, he actually knocked it off the pedestal. First, I thought she dropped it.
Oh well, that's an assault then.
To call the police.
That's assault then.
Yeah, that's an assault.
It's only assault if it hit her. If it hit her, it becomes an assault. It's just damage to property or get away from me. I was trying to get this person not to film me, even though they had cameras. And the law is very thin. I mean, it's very thin law and way a walk of the line that you can do and say to people before they can call the police on you or you out of line. It's just one of those kind of situations. Unfortunately, when we speak loudly to them, we tend to seem confrontational. I don't understand that.
Okay, well, I'm finna put it on TikTok. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. I'll put it on Facebook and let it roll. Tag Hyatt Regency. I'm gonna tag Hyatt Regency.
Yep, and you should contact the Hyatt Regency management.
Yeah.
Like I said, I already called that hotel.
What did you say, Roosevelt?
Buttholes for letting it happen.
What did you say, Roosevelt?
Can you get her to come to your show?
I could make arrangements for that. Because actually, it was her and
let her tell her story. Let her tell her story.
Sure, that's the story right
there. Do
there.
you even know who they are?
I know the guy. I don't know her.
Well, because I don't know if they even from Chicago. Because the way she talked, it sounded like it was kind of like an East Coast accent. But I could.
No, she's from here.
It's Chicago.
Not like an East Coast accent. Like a New Jersey to Philly, something kind of accent, not a Chicago necessarily, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, so you know.
You know, other black folks would have been MF this, MF that, MF that. I call my homies and we'll
see, but I guarantee you, if this couple had been black, this phone lines would be full calling people. That's why I don't support black business. Somebody said, I think she dropped it. Somebody said,
No way. No way. No way. No way. He's not saying that.
Well, she shouldn't drop it.
Exactly. She ain't gonna drop her own phone. He came over there and physically knocked it down. Like, you know, I've seen people do that. When they lost the battle, they lost the fight, they know they're in trouble. And the only way they can see you get in trouble is if you respond to what they do. She didn't respond. He knocked it down. She picked it back up.
And like I said, you have to watch the video because at first I thought she dropped it, but you have to watch it about 3 or 4 or 5 times to notice it.
Well, that's what I do for business. I film, and I know video. I study it all the time. You can see that he physically came over there and knocked it down because it's almost like it stopped recording, but it was upside down. What person do you know would take even a Samsung, an iPhone, and knock their own phone down? They want that recording. He knocked that down.
You get arrested for that. Well, they're gonna hear about it in a
There
moment.
may be some retribution. There may be some retribution if they have. I'm not gonna say if they have. They have physical video, but it depends on how far somebody want to take this. Was there a crime? Did anyone get hurt? Was there any physical damage? I mean, you have to look at it that way because that's the way they're gonna look at it.
No, I think they're gonna look at it a little different than that, man. Once that he get pushed on and people call in on them, they're gonna, it's gonna go viral though. It's gonna definitely go viral.
The media the news haven't seen this. When you put it up on your page, and the news watches your page, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
When they see it, don't be surprised if it be on 10 o'clock news.
Yeah.
And once it hits the 10 o'clock news, it's on.
It's over. Yeah, it's over after that.
It's on. The Hyatt got some explaining to do. They're going to have to fire him and apologize to that woman.
Mm-hmm.
As well as the general public.
It's going to hurt their image.
And they know that she could probably drag them into court and everything. So after that, if that comes out, then they'll probably, to keep it out of court and to keep it from really getting nasty, they'll probably reach out to her, maybe offer her a very, very nice settlement. Because they wouldn't want that to go into court.
That sounds about right. But most of the time, it gets swept under the rug and we just go on about our lives and then maybe something happened down the road. But most of the time, it gets swept under the rug. It's just one angry black person mad at somebody doing their job or vice versa. I would say vice versa. Because she didn't seem like she was out of place at all.
Because, I agree with Full Circle. She said, she would have said, "Oh, you knocked my phone down." She didn't respond to that. That's why I think she dropped it. Let's go back and look at the video. We can just put the video. Let's just do that. We just don't assume. We got to just keep watching the video.
Disrespectful. And this is where we're going to spend our money at. You can't even give us a receipt.
I'm checking you out.
I know.
Tonight.
I know. And you're going to give us a receipt because it's not finalized until we get that, right?
Early departure?
See, he wasn't nowhere near her. He was still at the desk, so she dropped it. See?
Early departure?
He didn't come up to her, so she
it's not
dropped
going to be
it.
early departure. She's going to cancel it because we
She
didn't
dropped
check
it.
in.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill, go ahead. Go ahead, Bill.
She dropped. The way I knew she dropped it was the fact after then she brought to his attention. Now that you know that I'm filming, so that means she had it in the beginning and he didn't really know she was filming.
Then you see the distance.
That's irrelevant because even if he did know she was filming, they have cameras there anyway. And again, now that you played that video again, it looks like she may have dropped it. Because he never moved from the station.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was
I'm not
close.
saying he got a leg to stand on. I'm just saying the part about him knocking it down.
Yeah, because he was still wrong for what he did. So yeah, she might have dropped it.
He put the nail in the coffin himself with his verbiage and his actions from the beginning. I don't care what a customer says or does. That doesn't warrant you when you represent a company, especially a company that big, to respond in that manner. Bottom line.
It's unfortunate, though, what you're saying, my brother, is true. But it's unfortunate that they're the only people in the world that I've known that can do stuff all the time and get no retribution for it, especially with this wrong. I've never seen nothing like this before in my life where they're the only race of people that can walk this earth and do anything wrong with little retribution.
They own everything. So that's the problem. They make the law. They make the law.
Anytime you own everything or whatever, you make the rules. So, I mean, that's the problem.
I've seen a situation where something almost similar where the establishment, which was a hotel, which is only a few miles up the road from that exact hotel. My family had a family reunion, and there was another family from the south at the same hotel. Now, a cousin of mine booked all the rooms for the family. We having family fun. We got 30-something rooms, and we get a knock on the door. The younger people were in one room, in which was the room that myself, my wife, and cousins was in. They did smoke some weed, but the police knocked on the door.
Game over.
Now, hold on.
Mhm.
They weren't the only ones smoking weed on that floor. Check it out. The police came in full force, like 10 police, several cars. They knocked on the door and asked to come in, and my wife opened the door. She cracked the door. They sprayed the room, and she said, "I smell chemicals. Were you smoking weed?" She said, "No, nobody's in here smoking weed. What makes you think is this room when it's been in the hallway for a while?" So she got ready to close the door, and he put his foot in the door. And she told him, "Please move your foot, officer. If you don't have a search warrant, you can't enter our room." So eventually the door was pushed open. They let the dogs rush in, jumped all over the bed. By this time, the rest of my family has gathered in the hallway. So now we're all upset, and we decide that we're gonna check out, give us our money back. And the cousin that booked all the rooms, we were at the front desk. The police department was there. They went so far as to take the dogs and start walking around the cars. They asked my cousin who was in the room and another cousin for their car keys. Like, we're not giving you our car keys. So they started to be disrespectful to some of the older people that's my mother's age, telling them to move and you need to shut up. This is the Bolingbrook police. My cousin who was in the room and another cousin for their car keys. Like,
281. That's you. That's you. 281.
No, sir. What happened? Say it again.
Yeah,
I
I heard an echo coming from your phone. 281. I'm sorry.
I don't have anything. I don't have nothing planned.
You got somebody else on the line with you, right? That might be the other person. Do you have somebody on this? I heard it, bro. I'm just telling you. We ain't gonna fall out.
And I did too.
Yeah, I heard it too. I ain't gonna fall out. Okay.
Anyway,
No, you know.
My story.
Come on with it,
Give
John.
Bill story.
So now they're being disrespectful to my whole family. And we're in the lobby, we're in the front of the hotel, and my cousin who booked the room is talking to the management at the hotel about the situation. The police came full force, like I said. All the time, they being disrespectful to police more than anything. What they didn't know was my cousin's boyfriend was there, and he was a federal agent. And as they were doing what they were doing, being disrespectful, he was contacting his office, his field office, because he wasn't from Chicago. He was contacting his field office, and then made a report and sent it to the Bolingbrook Police Department. And when it was all said and done, they were trying to make concessions with my cousin because she had all the room in her name to give her they didn't want to give the money back at first, but by the morning they were trying to give her the money back and make concessions. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes it can work out in your favor, but had her boyfriend not been there and been a federal agent, they would have just pretty much got away, even with one of us or all of us complaining to the police department. They would have got away with what they did.
Okay. All right. Next person.
Yeah, Martin.
Go ahead, Tiffany. Stick to the subject. Come on. All right.
So
go.
with all the gender bashing that happened 2 nights ago, I think that we really need to focus also on commending this young lady who handled herself as professional as she did, as being as educated as it appeared that she is. We need to really congratulate her on that as well.
Okay.
The way that she handled herself, I really.
She did handle. To me, she handled herself well, but I think she went personal when she said you drunk and your hair looked good. You know, she didn't have to go there on that. I personally, I'm not just
mad.
I know she was mad, but
Come on, you have to give a little bit on that. At least I think so.
Okay, I agree with
you. I agree with you, Martin.
Yeah.
That didn't have to be said. She didn't have to ask for an apology, and she didn't have to forewarn him about going
to corporate.
Because we know how these people get down there. They'll create a narrative and sweep it under the rug, clean it up when you give them forewarning.
Mm-hmm.
Let them think you just some old dumb black person and take care of your business. Just a person with a phone trying to get some likes. Let them think that.
Okay, well, Keisha Lionel said, which might be true. Who is it to say she didn't smell alcohol? That is true.
Oh yeah, that can be true.
That could be true. That could be true. That's something to think about. That's a point. That's the point. Now, I want to ask each and every last one of you panel. I'm gonna get you guys to answer that. Then I think that'll be it. Who can go first? I'll make it different. Whoever go first. What can we learn from this video? What have we learned from this video? Who want to go first? Make Sarge. I ain't heard from Sarge. Sarge, go first. What can we learn from this video? Sarge?
You hear me or no?
I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I ain't been saying nothing. So, learn from the video. Just video it. Stick with the facts. Video it. Don't get emotional, and then go to corporate. That's all I could say. In a nutshell, the going back and forth with somebody, just they're disrespectful. Be like, okay, hold that thought, and forward all information to corporate. So that's my thing,
Okay, we'll go to the next person.
That's how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, and you got if your phone, everything is right and everything on your phone. I sent you a text message.
I'll
Check
see.
your text.
Okay. All right. I did look. I ain't get a chance to look at it.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
I just wanted to send you that text.
Okay, I seen it, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. Let me look at it. Okay.
Oh no, no worry, no. It's all good. You see, uniform person like myself.
Yeah.
Got a PhD. That's all right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, completely educated black woman, mother of my son. Yes. She's great. We even got matching Mercedes. We cool in the game.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll hold it now. We're not good. We closing out. You guys, We close now. Okay. What can we learn from this 917? Let's focus back. Let's get focused.
I think what we could all learn from it is to be very careful video recording employees on private property because it is against the law.
No.
So what could happen in this case is the manager could throw it out also, or the corporate managers, whoever, district managers, could also throw it out and say no, because even though it's not posted, it's part of the statutes in Illinois that there's to be, no video recording on private property if being told or notified. It does not even have to be posted. That was the only concern I had for her.
Okay. I don't know about that, but
because
okay.
it's a private business. Okay.
Even if they're doing something wrong?
No, I don't know about that one now.
That's not true.
That's not true.
It just happened to me at a store too. It just happened to me at a store where I was video recording an employee because I had to do a return on something and she mistreated me. So what I did is I went to their district manager who oversees 5 stores in New York City. And I actually got in trouble and was told if I was to record on the premises at all, I won't be welcome to any of their locations at all. So
even if they're doing something wrong,
that's an ultimatum.
Because it's private property.
Yeah.
Where the eye can go, the camera can go.
Yeah.
They
have their cameras.
Yeah.
They got cameras.
Exactly.
Where the eye can go, then no.
Yeah, because nobody can trespass your eyes legally.
Well, I tell you one thing.
Hey, fellas.
Yes.
Fellas, I used to work at the Westin Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I got for you, Martin. I was listening now. I used to work at the Westin Hotel. The lobby where you check in at when you first come into the hotel, that's public. Mm-hmm. That's not private property. That is public. Okay? That's public. So if you go on 720 Illinois State Criminal Code 720 IL, which I am familiar with, which is the reason when I get in trouble, I don't go to jail forever when I go to Chicago
Illinois
and
is
visit.
different. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a public space. The check-in area where the lobby and all of that's public space because you have people there that are going through there to go to get the continental breakfast and the this and that and the back and forth and the deliveries of the consumables that they put in and this and that. All that's considered public. Now, once you go one floor up, it's no longer considered public. But, there or the mezzanine, that's public. Now, you all look it up if you want to. Don't just believe it because
I know. I
said
film all the time. I know.
Look it up.
Okay. We're going back to, I think Roosevelt. Come on, Roosevelt. What can we learn from this video?
Well, if it's something that's public, give them everything because sometimes these people, just because they feel like they have the power, they can say anything to you, they can mistreat you, all of these other things. And I mean, it's good how she held her composure. I got to compliment her on that. So just do the best that you can as far as like doing that and turn it over to corporate. And then, see if you can get something, out of this whole thing. And because these companies like Hyatt, these big companies, even smaller companies and people who own businesses in general need to learn that they just can't just go around just having their employees just totally and completely, utterly disrespect people and think that this is okay. Because this is not good behavior.
Okay. We'll go to the next caller, Marcus. Good night, Miss Stephanie Holmes. Send me a heart. Okay, thank you. Marcus, go ahead. What can we learn
from this?
Yes.
We can learn to be calm at all times and handle this the professional way, which is to contact corporate, keep those cameras rolling, because I believe the hotel lobby is a public domain, and she was recording to protect herself. And she did tell him that he was being filmed. So she did let him know that. He didn't seem to care. Keep them cameras rolling. And let the lawyers handle that as far as the cameras is concerned. Let your lawyer handle that. Report this. What she should do is also file a claim with a lawyer. just in case they don't do anything.
Okay. All right, Bill. What can we learn from this?
Well, I learned that maybe I shouldn't handle it the way that I would have. Nah, I ain't finna sugarcoat this. I'd have whooped his ass, man. When once
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Once you whoops a man, maybe the next white person standing next to him and
We'll get
him
the memo.
will get the memo that maybe I shouldn't talk like this. But all this,
you'd be a great deterrent. Okay.
all this contacting corporate and lawyers, these people think on the same wavelength. And a slap on the wrist don't mean he gonna go up the road. Even if they fire him, he gonna go to the Hilton, and now he's an angrier white person, whether it's racism or not. But if I would have ruffled that suit up and put a couple hickeys on him, he might think a lot of stuff, but he won't say it. I guarantee you. Yeah, that's what I would have did. Especially with it being my wife. You know, I don't know if I could have stood back and watched him do that to any sister. Any sister. I don't think I could have stood back and watched it. I probably would have ruffled his suit up, grabbed him if nothing else, pushed him down, something. And I would have been, but I probably would have been in trouble.
You probably would have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
281.
Yeah, that's hindsight is 2020.
281. 281. What can we learn from this?
Well, we can learn this from what we already know. And what we know is it's a place in this life. Now, this ain't cool.
God damn.
This ain't cool.
Who dropped something?
This is say things gonna happen in this life, and we can we'll say, hey, I didn't like the way I was treated. I took recordings of what happened. I may file a suit. But what we should learn is that, these things gonna happen. We can move on from it and try to do better and just go to a different hotel the next time. It was a messed up experience, but we can move on from it because this ain't the first time this happened, and it ain't gonna be the last time it's gonna happen. I think black folks are going to go through a whole bunch of atrocities before they get it right. You would think they'd have got it right by now. You would think that.
Okay, well, all right. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I've learned.
Martin, what did you learn from it?
I'm going last. Thank you. What I've learned.
Thank you.
Okay, what I've learned from this video and watching him, we're not the only ones out here to give bad customer service. Now, I hear a lot of us that normally be on this live. Tomorrow, black people got to be responsible, accountable for their actions. Now, I have not heard no one say on this live that this guy need to be held accountable. We learned that this guy need to be held accountable. Another thing I didn't hear nobody say that. Well, I did hear somebody say they would have whooped him, but what else I didn't hear nobody say? Well, somebody did call him racist, but y'all didn't say that. But it's a possibility that this guy is racist, and he could be drunk too as well. But what we learned from this is, I'm not going to spend no money where I'm not wanted at, treated right. That's period. That's what I really want you guys to hear, to say that. If they treating people like this at this particular hotel, I don't want to be a guest there at all. At all. This ain't got nothing to do with white and black. It's just bad customer service. Period. If we can boycott our own business, we can boycott the white man business too as well. And that's real talk. This is bad business, people. Bad business at all. This is disrespectful. He need to be held accountable. And I am not going nowhere. I'm not finna beg no institution, no business to take my money. What did I do? Oh, you gonna apologize? I'm not gonna do it. People, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. That goes for a restaurant and all that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Whole Hyatt
Right.
held account.
Right. I'm not gonna do it, people. I'm not gonna do it. So that's my take on this. Don't go where they're treating you bad at. Period. Don't spend your money there. Period. That's what I learned. You're not going to get my money and then disrespect me. It's not going to happen. And you don't have to threaten them what you're going to do. Just do it. Let's do it.
It'll only make you feel good, Martin. But would it make a dent? Would it
Right.
make a difference?
Right. It would make a difference. It would make a difference. See, that's the thing. Now, we can't hold black people accountable and don't hold white folks accountable. And we know they make the laws and rules, but they could be fired. I've seen people get fired, lose their job for saying a statement over social media, and they was white. See, at the end of the day, they know who out here spending money. Any corporate company, they don't want a bad name. Now, a video like this, it will go viral, and it makes the company look bad. And when a company looks bad, they lose his money. And you know you play with that white man money, he going to get rid of it. He going to sacrifice you. Now, you ain't got to like black people, but you got to be men and women in business when we come into your establishment. And if you can't treat me and conduct business and talk to me with a perfect tone, you're not going to get my business, period. And if I got to go in your business, I'm going to give you the bare minimum. I'm going to spend the bare minimum if there's nothing else left. Now, if you disrespect me in a gas station, I'm down south somewhere and I can't make it to another gas station, I might have to go ahead and buy enough gas just to make it to the other one. I was going to get a fill up. But since you talk crazy to me, I'm going to get it just enough for gas to get me to the next gas station and spend my money that way. Because I can't take a chance of getting on the road and the car stop and running out of gas. Do it like that. So people, don't beg these people to take your money if they're not treating you right. Period. Restaurants, nail salons, beauty supplies, hotels, wherever you go. I've seen black people on videos. What did I do? Why we can't come in? No problem, sir. No problem, ma'am. I'll take this black money somewhere else. That's what I tell them. You don't want me, but you want these black dollars. Now, he didn't call her in this video the N-word, but he treated her like one. He treated her like she was trash. She was nothing. Nothing. He talked to her like she wasn't nothing. There has to be some type of accountability, because you guarantee if that was a black male did that, they probably would have called the police, start fighting up in there and all that. But somehow it seems the white businesses get a pass from black people. They don't want to hold the white people accountable for their actions. Well, it's always like that. It's always going to be like that. Ain't nothing going to never change. It ain't going to never change if you don't fight. You got to fight for what you want. You got to make some noise. So people, take your dollar and spend it where they treating you right at. If they disrespecting you like that, they don't deserve your money. Now, if that happened to me, I'll never go back to the Hyatt. Never. The only way I would go back to the Hyatt if I know they fired him and they did something about it. They took action. Now, if this company don't take action against this employee, they won't get my money at all. That's bad customer service, and I stick with it. I had a whole lot of comments when I stood in front of Harold's Chicken Shack over there on 99th and Torrance. People was in agreement. The video did almost 100,000. Now here we are, the same thing. Nobody's saying anything. They quiet. They want to give white people a pass with bad customer service. And the sister was right. He may have been drunk. We don't know if she smelled alcohol. You're right. That's a place of business. You don't conduct business like that. You know, there's a golden rule in business, and we know it's not true. The customer is always right. And the only reason why they say that, people, is because the customer makes the business, keep the business doors open. They spend the money. If the customers don't come in and spend the money, the business don't make a profit. They don't make no money. Now you say, well, Martin, the high is $1 billion industry. Yes, it is. And they in business to make a profit. They're not in business to break even at all. So if no black people go in Hyatt, they in trouble. Because a lot of these hotels, people hold big conventions, church conventions, and all that. They'll lose that money. So this white man, he need to be held accountable for his actions, what he done to the sister, did to the sister. And that's my story. That's what I see. That's my take. So don't go nowhere that they don't treat you right and spend your money, period. That's my take, period. That's what I got from it. And don't let nobody disrespect you, talk to you any kind of way when you spending your money. That's what I got from it. So it ain't gonna happen. You can't mistreat me. I was at Robbins Flea Market at the taco stand. The man looked right past me and got the Mexican woman. And I ain't, listen, I used to patronize that business every time I go to the flea market. Now he look at me and I look at him and I don't say nothing. It's been 2 years. And give him my money. And I like his tacos. But guess what, bro? I ain't argue with him. You took this lady before. I didn't argue. I just did a 360. I turned right around and walked the other way and say, hey, I'll never patronize that business again. And I stand. It's been 2 years later. I'm standing on it. And I like his meat. I like his taco meat. I like the way he do it. But it's called sacrifice, people. It's called making a statement. See, I'm not gonna go in no beauty supply house and they disrespect me and go back in there and get my money. That ain't gonna. I'm not that weak at all. Some of us are weak. Really, I'm not gonna allow AT&T talk crazy to me because I got their phone service. One of the employees talk crazy and don't say anything. That's not gonna happen. Something gonna happen. I'm going to go leave a bad review. I'm going to video record, and I'm going to report that person to corporate. I'm going to do something. And we should all do that when we spending our money. And that's real talk. You know, how you going to give somebody your money, then they still mistreat you? Your hard-earned money. That don't make no sense. That's what a pimp do. Slap a prostitute around and take her money. Go out there and give me my money. No, we ain't gonna let these business do that. We're gonna teach them a lesson. Don't go in there. Sacrifice. Go somewhere else. And that's real easy to do. Look at the Asian people. One Asian man, I think he got beat up on a plane or something. Man, them Asian people, I remember that about 5-6 years ago or something. Man, them people boycotted one of them airlines, man, and that airline stock dropped.
Wow.
It didn't take a whole week. It dropped. That's what you call unified. We should be like a bee. When you come out the one bee, the whole hive will come out to you. And this right here, and if you guys got strength tomorrow time, call that hotel tomorrow and tell them there's a video surfing around with a bad employee making the company look bad. Put some pressure on this company. We don't want him suspended. We want him removed, terminated. That's what we want. That's what I want. I want him gone. If you want these black dollars, you're going to have to make a choice. We do a boycott. And we ain't got to stand in front of your store holding up signs and say don't go in there. We just don't go in there no more. We got social media now. Just put the word out.
Mm-hmm.
They mistreating black people, talking to black people any kind of way. And those of us that's educated and know the power of a dollar, we won't go in there. Now, there will be some that will make excuse just to go in there. But if it's the majority rule, we will win. Hurt that pocket. This is not a good look, people. It's not a good look. We're not talking about no rinky-dinky motel. This is a 4-5-star hotel. That's in countries all around the world. The Hyatt. And they're in business to make money. Like casinos. Casinos not in the business of giving away money. They're in business to make money. So many losers and very few winners. That's almost like a person think he can go break the casino. You'll never break the casino. You'll never. It ain't designed for you to break it. It won't happen. They'll close down before they allow you to break it. The dog tracks, the horse tracks, all these slot machines. You ain't beating them. Let's tell the truth. Well, Martin, I won 10,000. Well, how much did you lose? Let's weigh the balance here. Customer service people, do not, these steak 48s, jerk 48, whatever these places are, taco places, these McDonald's, these Burger Kings, these Popeyes, do not allow them to mistreat you. Go to war with them when you're spending your dollar. Now, don't get me wrong. You might have a disgruntled employee and the manager come back and apologize and make it right. That I respect that. But for you to defend an employee such as this person, you need to be shut down. You need to be boycotted.
But Martin, isn't it safe to say that we did not see the whole video?
Brother, we've seen enough.
Mm-hmm.
What was this? What wasn't disturbing about that video to you?
I didn't see anything wasn't disturbing.
No, I'm asking you, regardless of the whole video. Regardless. Regardless. I'm just asking you as a brother. Think about it.
Nothing was disturbing. I mean,
you said nothing?
All I could say is that.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Let me retract.
Please retract, brother. Please.
Let me retract.
Please.
What I'm trying to say is, so I won't get into a debacle with you there.
No, you don't get a debacle with me. The video speaks for itself.
Yeah, what we seen. That's some more video that wasn't recorded.
Man, listen.
That we didn't see.
Listen.
I'm just saying, Martin.
Well, you ain't saying nothing. You're not saying anything. I'm just saying. We basing on what we see.
How you look at it. It depends on how you look at it.
Well, sound like you in love with them white folks, man. It sounds like you in love with them white folks. What it sound like, man? That's what it sound like, bro. You can't be not talking like that. You can't be on her side talking like that.
Well, I'm on her side.
No, you can't be.
What I said to you is that, well, I mean, that's your opinion.
No.
And all of this is subjective.
No, listen. There's nothing about that. There's nothing about that video that you can't deny. That man disrespect that woman and business ethics. Regardless, listen, regardless, whatever happened before, after, or during, whatever.
Okay for her to come up there with some hella attitude and you didn't see, and then she just sound about it.
Well, do you? Hold on. How are you
You didn't see the whole thing, Martin.
Brother, listen. You listen. What do you do for a living? Tell us what you do for a living.
What do you mean what I do?
I'm asking you. Tell the audience what you do.
I'm an independent filmmaker.
Oh, okay. Now, do you deal with the public?
All the time.
Now, if somebody curse you out, what you gonna do?
Do something. It depends on the situation, though, Marty.
If they curse you out, I'm asking you. No. I'm asking you. No, sir.
No question.
I'm asking you.
No question, but I'm gonna ask you your question, but I'm gonna answer it my way. If I was in United Airlines and I had a disgruntled employee talking to me that way, I'm gonna get through the service and get to my plane. Then I'm gonna make my complaint later. That's what I'm gonna do, Martin.
Okay. So I'm asking you a question. If someone that you're filming cusses you out, says something to you very disrespectful, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna have to be professional.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to swallow.
You answer your own question. Thank you. So even if she was nasty to him, and she might have been, I don't know, he still had to be professional.
Oh, he was definitely out of line. He was definitely out of line.
So my point is to you, brother, there's a code that we have in the business world when we do business with people. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't do it to your satisfaction, with a perfect tone. Thank you. Here's your money back. Have a nice day.
Man, you think he wasn't trying to hear that though, man.
No. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about us in the code of business. That's how those of us that's working in the public, you know, you're gonna probably get cussed out. You know, somebody gonna come in there with a bad attitude. You have to check your emotions, because whatever you say, you represents that company. Now, this gentleman, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, made the company look bad for what he said out of his mouth.
Oh, absolutely. You're 1,000% right. You're 1,000% right on that. He was out of there. But all I'm saying, and I'm not on nobody's side, I'm on her side of anything, Martin. Hey, we didn't see the whole video. That's all I'm saying, though, bro.
Go ahead, Bill.
Number one, professionalism. When you represent yourself for another company, there's a code of conduct. Number two, no matter what she said, he should have remained with that professionalism. Number three, he knew he was being filmed. So therefore, if she had gotten out of her body with him prior to then, on her tape, on the hotel camera, he would have spoke and said and defended himself. You called me a bad name. You spit on me first. That would have been his chance to include what she had did wrong.
And I'm gonna tell you how smart he was. I'm gonna tell you how smart he was. She asked him, "Are you going to apologize?" He said, "What is it that you want me to say?" See, it was a word play. He was smart. So he didn't admit to anything doing wrong. He didn't admit to it. He asked her, "What is it you want me to say?" Other words,
he done it before, Martin.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying he was smart. He was using trickery. But we got a new caller. Come on, 7676, last four digits. Go ahead, caller.
It's me, Martin.
Go ahead. Who's who?
It's me, Martin. Dr. K.
Oh, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead. How you doing?
Yeah, well, he was wrong. He was wrong. The way that he carried himself professionally, because he yelled. He lifted his voice. And he almost appeared to be prejudiced. You know, I'm just saying, just looking at it. And she caught him off guard. And as you said, Martin, he role played. Because if you see defense is like, okay, now he want to calm down, not thinking that it's going to be, film. When she was filming it all the time, it's wrong to be disrespectful. I work with the public every day. Patients come all the time. And a lot of times the doctors are telling misinformed information, and I have to word it away where they're not offensive and let them know, well, the policy here is. And I say it with passion and love because I want them to know you're in a safety zone with me.
Yeah.
Bad customer service. And I've seen it, Martin. We've seen it. You can pull up in the drive-thru. You get an attitude. You get all of this and you get all of that. This is where training needs to be. Regardless, if you're in any field or any industry, you've got to know how to talk to people, period. No matter what. And to be disrespectful to her, that was totally out of pocket. Now with the Hyatt, as you said, Martin, remove him, they need to go back, and these companies are so eager to want to hire somebody, but you don't really know who you're really hiring. You just, they got good this and good that, but you don't even know who you're hiring. And it should not be like that. And as you said, Martin, we spend our dollars, our money, and we should be respected. We should be respected. He disrespected his own self and the possibility of him losing his job at the end of the day.
Doc, let me say this to you. This came to my spirit. Always say, I think I said it on the line before, if a plane, American Airlines plane, fall out the sky and crash and kill some people, some survivors, they're not going to sue the pilot. They're going to sue the company. So
exactly,
employees represents the company. And the way this man was talking, I'm quite sure the company shouldn't, at least publicly, stand behind him at all. They would have to sacrifice him, fire him to keep a name. A bad name can ruin business. That's all I had to say. Nothing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I personally think, Martin, I really personally think that person is connected to someone that's higher up. Normally, you don't see that kind of behavior. I mean, you see
normally.
Ignorant.
Oh no, that's because they white. Normally, you don't see it because they white. Is that what you're saying? I'm asking now.
That's what you said.
No, that's what it sounds like you're saying. But go ahead. Normally, you see that. I see that bad behavior all the time. White folks.
I don't, Martin. I don't.
I do.
I travel a lot.
Okay.
I travel a lot.
Okay.
I travel a lot.
Okay.
And I don't see that kind of behavior all the time. It happens. Yes, it do. It do a lot. But now I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, Martin.
Where you been at, man?
What do you mean where I've been? On the same plane with you.
Okay, you never seen that. You never seen that type of behavior. We ain't just got to be in the hotel. It could be in a grocery store. It could be in a gas station. It could be anywhere.
We know that. Martin. We know that happened. What I'm saying is,
you live in
what we've seen in. Hey,
you live in an affluent neighborhood.
Me, Martin.
Come on now, you live in affluent.
What we talking about? What's that got to do with me talking about?
What I'm saying is, you should see it more than any of us. Those of us that don't live in that type of area.
Martin, what I'm saying is this, though, man. God, you got to make a big deal about this shit. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it, man. Why is everything that I say you got to debunk?
No, that's you debunking it. You try to listen. You the one saying that you don't see that you travel. I said, what you don't see, bro? So you telling me you don't see bad attitudes from these different companies and stuff like that you go into, these gas stations, these grocery stores and stuff like that. You don't see that. You've never had a bad cashier, somebody that disrespect you, or one of these school teachers say anything. You never had.
What I'm saying, Martin, let me stick to the point, man. What I'm saying is when you see hotel people like that, it happened to me, but in a different fashion. What I'm saying is normal behavior, somebody like that on film, acting like that, it's got to be someone closely associated to a supervisor or a boss or someone who has done it repeatedly. It's all I'm saying, Martin. Don't make this into no big debacle, bro.
I agree with you to a certain point. That behavior like that, with behavior like that, white and black, that means this person feels comfortable enough to do this.
Exactly. It's not right. It's not right.
And it's condoned. And it's condoned.
Exactly.
It might not be condoned by the Hilton or the Hyatt itself.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Maybe I wasn't saying the right way, but Mark can understand.
His manager, whoever up over him, condones this. This ain't his first time doing it.
This ain't his first time. He's done this before, and he's very comfortable, bro. Look at his mannerisms, all the way from his finger popping. To the facial. You see the muscles in his face contract. I'm looking at all this video, bro. I'm not happy with none of it. And I'm not on his side. I'm on her side. I'm just saying, when you see somebody act like that, they comfortable in that skin, bro. Something he's done before.
Common behavior.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got a unique way of trying to explain myself, and sometimes I don't come across with Martin, but that's what I was trying to say. I just didn't say it the right way.
Hey, Martin, you picked up on you picked up on something real that was underlined too. His wordplay and verbiage when he kept trying to get her to say early departure. I don't know exactly what early departure is in that establishment, but to me, it means you check in, but you're leaving early. So she might have to dispute it with that third party company, which goes to show how low down he possibly was being.
Yeah, because he's done it before. He's done it before.
Cancellation, what she was sticking to means you didn't check in, and he tried to get them to go to that room. He kept saying, well, go upstairs and check the room out.
That way she could lose her money completely. Once she go in that room, done deal.
He didn't want to lose no money.
Exactly. But she knew what she was doing.
He was going to fix it where she was going to have to fight tooth and nail.
There you go.
To get her money back, which lets you know he's done it before, and
there you go.
He's got some issues.
There you go.
That lets you know he's got some issues.
He's done it before.
He could have. He wanted her so bad to say early departure.
For some reason, too many times. He said it too many times.
Well,
he said it too many times. Like she didn't know what the language was.
Okay. Excuse me. Like I said, I used to work at a hotel. Early departure. That means you already checked in, right? And there's, they can tack a little fee on there, whatever they want to do. That's what he was doing. He was still trying to hit her pockets. I'm like, I caught all that.
Exactly. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
He is trying to pop her pockets, but you have people that work in those businesses. I mean, they do. I mean, when I worked at the Westin Hotel, I was super rude, and it was over personal reasons because I don't like hip hop. Okay. Yeah, I'm serious. That's what happened. You had Trick Daddy and Trina had a show in Savannah, Georgia. I went outside to smoke a cigarette. I'm coming back in to go back and catch the elevator to go upstairs, right? Yeah. You gonna grab our bags, get a cart for our bags? I was like, nigga, I ain't no baggage handler, and I don't like y'all nigga music no way. And walked off. What the hell? Man, F you. And I kept on going.
Okay, Sarge.
And that was on some personal because I don't like that music or them.
Well,
see, so
let me just say this.
Like this here. My thing is this.
Hold it, Sarge.
I'll get my veteran check.
Yeah, hold it, Sarge.
Check. So I didn't need a job no way.
Hold it. Let me just say something, people. Let me just say something. Don't be afraid of these white folks when they mistreat you. they can be dealt with too as well on these jobs. You know, I'm not going to put them so high on a pedestal that I can't see them doing no wrong or that's the way it is. Because, see, some of us, we want to be just like the master. And we can't. We'll never be able to be like them. We'd never be equal with them at all. At all. Trust. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I got to say it. I got to say it. I got to say it. Because, see, when they do something, it's different. But when we do it, that's terrible. It's horrible. I'm telling y'all, I had a video of Harold's, a black business, 100,000 views, all type of reviews on there. I'd never go back there. Now here we are right here. We talking about the same thing. And here we are. Well, what happened? Why was he talking like that? There's no type of excuse that white man can render the way he was talking. I don't care if that woman cussed him out. He had to have a professionalism about himself. And those of us as entrepreneurs, the same way. I'm telling you. You think I'm finna?
That's what I said.
Yeah. No, I ain't no hold on nothing. Y'all done talking. I'm talking now. No. I'm done. All y'all done talking. I'm talking now. I'm done talking. So y'all, you can hang up or be on mute. I'm done. It's over. Talking is over with. It's nothing to be debated about here tonight at all. Wrong. Okay, what she said. He's supposed to hold his post. Do he get paid to take that? Yeah, you get paid to take that punishment. Just like police officers. They arrest you for cussing them out. And that's your First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. Oh, you disorderly.
You can't curse no policeman out. You can't curse no policeman out. Not in Texas, you can't. Bring your ass down here to Texas to curse the policeman.
Hey, brother, didn't I just tell you, brother, listen.
Really?
Listen, brother, listen.
Chicago, you can.
Listen, you could anyway. It's freedom. It's called freedom of speech. Freedom of speech, people. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
Okay, I don't give a damn about Texas.
Freedom of speech, people.
I don't give a damn about it either. I'm just saying that you can't do it down here.
I know what you're saying. You're talking about in Texas. That don't mean a hill of beans.
So you telling me? Hold on. Hold it, Sarge.
I'm saying you can't. I'm saying you cannot curse out a policeman in Texas without taking your ass to jail. Now you can argue shit off you want to, Sarge, but this thing is not Georgia. We talking about Texas.
Yeah, and you know we ain't talking about Texas. You talking about Texas. Now go get a cowboy rope and a hat and take your ass on.
Stop. All right, y'all. That's it. Listen, I'm muting everybody. Listen, people, we have freedom of speech, man. Now, they do it all the time in every state. You hear the police getting cussed out all the time. And now what they do, what they're going to arrest you for cussing them out or arrest you for disorderly conduct. That's all they're going to do, disorderly conduct.
Thank you, Mark.
That's all it is, people.
Disorderly conduct.
That's all. It's a freedom of speech. It ain't going to go nowhere. Come on, people. Yeah, they'll lock they'll lock a ninja up. Yeah.
It's super misdemeanor.
Yeah. Come on now.
What's the bail for that? $10?
Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, yeah. But anyway, all right, people, y'all have a nice day. Yeah. All right, we out here. All right.
You already
Mark,
know what it is.
Look at my next video, bro. It's gonna be hilarious.
All right.
Edited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love
being black. All right, people, you do have a First Amendment. You have a right to freedom of speech. I don't care where you go, people. Now, I'm not saying you can go threaten the police, tell them I kick your butt or something like that. But you can cuss them out. I'm not saying there's a difference, but you can cuss them out. Trust me. But you have to live with the consequences. You have freedom of speech. They are public servants. They work for us. We don't work for them. All right, know the difference. Know your rights. BLM, Black Lives Matter, they say, huh? Or do they really matter? All right, people.
You already know
what it is. Live.
Uncut.